BMZ project is a project to reduce the dependence on aid in the communities affected by the Central African crisis in Cameroon and in CAR. The project has three components. That is the educational component, the protection component with priority to child protection and gender-based violence. Then the third component is the livelihood component. And in the livelihood component, we have as objective to identify vulnerable beneficiaries and to provide them income-generating activities and vocational training. Then at the end, we give them a startup grant. It is in line with these activities that we are doing the Cash and Voucher Assistance studies.
My focus is largely on the third component, to see first if cash and voucher as a modality is feasible, and second, if it is feasible, cash and voucher modality can be used as a modality to achieve livelihood outcomes.
For Plan Cameroon, the Cash and Voucher Assistance is one of the preferred modalities for emergency response. It's efficient, it's quick, it gives back their dignity immediately to the beneficiaries. It allows them to really make decisions on their own and get back on the resilience path right away.
We have conducted so far 4 market assessments and also stakeholder meetings with agencies like World Food Program, Express Union, the MTN Telecom, and one of the key findings which is coming out is that especially the refugees, which is 50% of the target population, out of this 50%, they are not in a position to or the willingness to go back to CAR, Central African Republic, but 50% they say maybe they would like to go back only when there is peace and safety ensured in CAR. The interest on the livelihood activities, we had focus group discussions with 4 different sections of the target group. One is youth, adolescent girls, men and women. They were focusing mostly on off-farm activities, which is largely to have a quick income generation program, like we have combo call box, we have push cart, we have driving, tailoring, etc. Or for girls, it's largely to do with hairdressers. But if you see the men and women in the above 35 years of old, the greater interest is largely on farming, which is on-farm activities like animal husbandry, agriculture, cassava, manioc, and maybe maize and cocoyam. So we can see a clear difference and a shift in between the interest and priorities of between the, if we classify as per the age categories.
With this study that we have just achieved, I think that as perspective, we have great choice to be done by implementing our project through Cash and Voucher Assistance, be it in nutrition, food security protection, education sectors.
My expectation about this market scan analysis on the livelihood perspective is to have a clear idea on how the market targeted in the implementation area of the project are functioning. This will permit us to now orientate better our vocational training program. So to help beneficiaries, to give to them orientation that will better permit them to be autonomous at the end of the project.
We are emerging as a cash voucher assistant actor in Cameroon. We are a co-lead in the cash working group at the national level, and we also have the co-lead at the Bertois PU. I think we are going to be adopting more and more this modality. It is cost efficient. It allows us to really respond on a very, very immediate basis, and it also allows us to really set up the accountability mechanisms right away.
Good job! Good job!